Hello, ladies. Hello and welcome. Welcome to the second session of the REC program, Relaxation and Enlightenment Circle. Yeah. My name is Zainab, and I'll be facilitating the session today. First, we'll go through the housekeeping rules and fire alarm. If you hear an intermittent fire alarm, stay calm, don't do anything, because it means the fire is in some adjacent area. But if there is a continuous sound, fire alarm, then we will have to exit the building and go, we'll meet outside at the car park. Toilets are located on the left, just outside the hall. Mobile phones, if you can keep them switched off. If you keep your mobile phone switched off, that'll be brilliant. Hopefully all of you have signed in, registered at the front desk. It's just easier and better if we have all the records. Evaluation, it'll be great if at the end you can complete your evaluation forms, and your feedback is very much valued in order for us to tweak the course or make improvements. I'm sure it'll also be all right if you wanted to announce about the course on social media, tell your friends and circles about it. Introduction. Sorry, I'm going to introduce Dr. Laka now, and I forgot to welcome people on Zoom, so welcome all. And so this course is called Relaxation and Enlightenment Circle Course. It is to promote mental health, physical well-being among humanity, to promote and facilitate amicable interactions among humanity, to enlighten attendees on processes of achieving a feel-good factor. I'm sure we all need that in our personal lives. Dr. Laka is the World Peace Ambassador and founder and chairman of HACOT, a registered charity in the UK. It gives me great pleasure to introduce you to Dr. Amir Laka, who is going to speak on why are you feeling restless. He's a retired GP and has written world-renowned book, Heads You Win and Tails You Win. A book that is all about human nature, as well as another book on 40 relationship problems, how to prevent them. And over to you, Dr. Laka.
Thank you, Zainab. My topic is, why are you feeling restless? Which means, why are you lacking inner peace? Everyone in this world wants to have inner peace. Is that true?
Yeah.
And is your inner peace under your own control? What do you think? Is it under your own control? I think most people think it is under your own control. It is true. A lot depends on you. Do you know that there are some wealthy individuals who can afford everything, but when they sit down to eat, they cannot enjoy the food, they cannot have a good night's sleep, they cannot enjoy the good things in life. It is because some of them are missing that inner peace, which is so important. So, in order to achieve inner peace, you have to get rid of certain habits. Everybody has certain habits. You have to get rid of them. Number one is that you have to get rid of the habit of taking on more responsibilities than you can handle. You have to be very honest with yourself. Secondly, we are in this world for a certain number of years, and We don't know when, where, and how we shall die. But when we die, we don't take anything with us. Remember this. Don't let greed take away your inner peace. Don't be greedy, because that takes away your inner peace. Second thing is the habit of trying to control other people. You know, everybody is born a free person in this world with freedom of thought, freedom of speech, freedom of action, and not a slave of anybody. This is how people are. You treat them as free people. You do not try to control people. That will retain your inner peace. And then you go to think of trying to interfere in other people's lives. You should try not to do that, because when you try to interfere in other people's lives, you bring a lot of their negative energy onto you. It rubs off on you, and it will affect your inner peace. And stop being judgmental about other people. You don't know what they are going through. Don't judge them. They've got other stories. They've got their journey. Do not be judgmental, because if you are judgmental, it will also affect you inwards. So remember that you have to stop thinking of your bad past experiences. There is no gain, but a lot of misery when you try to recall your past bad memories. And stop craving for recognition. You don't need to worry about recognition. It'll come naturally. And you have to stop living beyond your budget. It is so important and now becoming more important. Don't be jealous. I covered that in my last lecture, but that is so important, that you are not jealous and that you don't have fear within yourself. So what do you have to do for inner peace? Live in the present, not in the past, not in the future. And take time to be silent, to meditate and pray. And this helps to quieten the internal dialogue and helps to set the clock right. And you have to have reliable, wise, and sincere friends. It's not easy, but you have to try and get friends who are reliable. But most important, only confide in that special friend, because sometimes confiding in friends can cause more problems for you than if you didn't confide. Because some of them are either happy that you are miserable, or they'll go and tell other people about it. You have to confide in only a special friend, and that will ensure that you keep your inner peace. Then you have to associate with positive thinkers and enjoy and laugh with them. This is excellent therapy. You know, negative thinking takes you into a restless mood, and positive thinking takes you to a good mood with greater inner peace. Ignore any bad things that people talk about you. Don't worry about it. You don't know why they are doing it. There may be some motive, there may be some reason why they talk bad about you, but you should not concern them, because they are not responsible for your happiness or inner peace. You have to accept problems, because everybody has problems in life. You have to accept problems as a positive stimulus, so that when you have problems, you become stronger and wiser. So problems come to make you stronger and wiser. Don't be frightened of problems. Listen to your body and conscience. If something causes physical or emotional distress, don't do it. Listen to yourself. And this is very important. You have to build and retain good relationships with your family and friends, So they will be standing by you in times of need. And you have to allocate half an hour a day for regular exercises. You know, exercises, when you do them, it generates endorphins and enkephalins. These are hormones in the body which actually help to elevate your mood. Try it when you have exercise, when you do exercises, it elevates your mood besides keeping you fit and healthy. Also have a hobby. A hobby refreshes your mind. And happily accept changes. You see, it is easy to accept changes, but very stressful to resist changes. So when there are changes, and there's so many changes taking place, accept them. Don't resist them. And you have to be organized in your life and practice time management. Time is precious. Respect time. And you will find that it helps in productivity, reducing stress, and gives you inner peace. And control your anger. I say that control your anger. By the time when somebody is trying to stir you up, it is so difficult. But you can do it. And I'll cover it in my subsequent lectures, how to control your anger. You can do it. You have to control your anger, because if you don't, sometimes the guilty ones are seen as the innocent, and the innocents are seen as guilty. So the one who loses the temper or is angry will be seen as the guilty one. So I'll cover that later. And be ready to forgive and forget, because you don't want to carry garbage and baggage with you. Just let go. You want to have a happy life. And wear a warm smile as often as possible. And it costs nothing. And it's an international language, the smile. Finally, after session 1, which was on how to be happy, and session 2 today on why you are feeling restless, you now have an opportunity to live like a happy winner in the journey of life with ample inner peace and happiness. Thank you.
It gives me great pleasure to introduce you to Miss Meeta Shah, who is going to take us through the yoga and meditation session today. Meeta has been interested in the practice of yoga, spirituality, and healthy living since her youth. She continued to study and practice yoga, meditation, and health therapies and inspire those around her. Meeta qualified as a yoga teacher with the Vivekananda Yoga Research Foundation in Bangalore in 1992 and has been teaching ever since. Meeta also offers Amanda Therapy, a profound transformational therapeutic program developed from a Tibetan tradition of Ayurveda. I shall hand over to Meeta now.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to today's session. And hello, everyone on Zoom. Let's start just simply sitting, doing absolutely nothing, sitting in a comfortable position with your eyes gently closed. And you can put your hands in the center of your lap with your right hand on your left. And just settling into this present moment. Letting go of all your cares, your concerns of the day. And with each breath, feeling any tension, any tightness in your body, falling away. So just allowing the breath to breathe itself. Turning your attention inwards. And we'll start with an invocation. From untruth to truth. From ignorance to enlightenment. From mortality to immortality. May I be led. Peace, peace, peace. So we'll start today's practice with some loosening practices, which all of you can do, even if you're sitting on a chair.